the channel from 60 years of the Avengers, we've got the Marvel Legends, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Doom.
The spirit of Olympian Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from Marvel's 60th anniversary of the Avengers line, we've got Doctor Doom and Captain Marvel. But for all your Doctor Doom, Captain Marvel, Marvel Legends needs, and everything else under the sun, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save yourself 8% off the entire order. Gotta get a deal. And right now they are shipping this 2-pack out to the masses, so that's where I picked this one up, of course. And of course we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do a little comparison at the very end of this video. So without further ado, let's check out the old packaging on this one. Very similar to the other ones. Of course, we unboxed the Destroyer and Thor. We unboxed Hawkeye and his air cycle. Now we're moving our attention over to this one here. And this one really hits me in the old nostalgia feels, as I was a very little kid at the time. But of course, Secret Wars was going out, and the Secret Wars toy line. That was my first real experience in life of Marvel. As I always talk about it on the channel, it seemed like the mid to early 80s was all about that DC life. Everybody was about that Superman, Batman, Flash, Hawkman, Green Lantern. We'd go on for days. But Marvel really wasn't in the subconsciousness of the old kindergarten playground when I was a little kid. But I did see these superheroes out there, and I saw the Secret Wars line, and I did have this Doctor Doom as a kid. I also had Captain America, Dr. Octopus, and then I had the Tower of Doom, which was a really great play set that I put next to my Hall of Justice. I used that as kind of the DC bad guys hangout is what I did when I was a little kid. Oh, being a kid, all kinds of fun. But I always loved this Doctor Doom, and still to this day, when I close my eyes and I think of Doctor Doom, this is what I think of. I know I'm probably in the minority there, but I'm very happy to get this one in action figure form all these years later. I think it is a very cool thing to do. So I'm very happy about this. Of course, plastic-free packaging for now. Still have that going on here. Got the Avengers logo. Glamour shots right there. We got Captain Marvel doing all their Captain Marvel things right there on the front of the package, as we can see. Glamour shots on the side. Some cool 80s artwork right there on the side over there. Looking good. Marvel Legends logo as well. And then on the back, we get the old glamour shots and a little breakdown of what does come with this pack here. We get a couple extra hands, get an extra head for Doctor Doom, and a very rare unmasked Doctor Doom head here for that at the end of the day. So without further ado, see what all the fuss is about. Oh, we got a little Spider-Man style here. Bam! See you later, goodbye. Uh-oh. We got a little cardboard prison here. There it is. See you later. Off to the side there. Little cardboard action. All right, we're getting down to business. Getting down to it. See you later once again. Oh, we got one of those. See you later. Goodbye. All right, parchment paper prisons. What do we got going on? There it is. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Looks like we got all the accessories together in one pack. At least I hope so. Yep, they're all in one pack right here. Looking good. Bam. See you later. Off the corner of the screen. I think Captain Marvel herself. Right there. And bam. See you later. Let's get down to business, and let's start with the accessories first. Ooh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's break down these accessories, and I guess we'll just break them down for each character as we go. I think that's the way to do it here, and let's start with Captain Marvel. Now, Captain Marvel has 2 splayed-out hands right out of the package. She's ready to fly away if she needs to, or she's ready to touch you through the screen. Put your hands to the screen. Put your hands next to mine. I feel like I'm running the 700 Club or one of those back in the day. It was funny, though, is when I was a little kid, my best friend at the time, his dad was in jail. Oh, hard times, disappointment. Never good when your dad's in jail. But, you know, I was on the tough streets, the mean streets of the West Side. That's where I grew up. When my buddy's dad was in jail. We won't talk about that. But you know who his cellmate was? Oh, it was Jim Baker. Oh, Jim Baker. Look up Jim Baker from the 80s. Living the dream, Jim Baker. Ain't going to jail. That's what was happening right there. And I think he's now like on, or did he die? I can't remember. But he was selling like meal plan kits on some crazy channels as infomercials and stuff. But the more you know, folks, the more you know. But we got 2 fisted hands on this one. We're reaching out, but we're pulling them back in. And we're going to give you some of the old fisticuffs, the old bang and a bang bang. give you some of that right there. We do get that with Captain Marvel, so I'm here for that. Now we get down to this Captain Marvel figure, and boy, it just really does scream 80s, of course. Even the look. Kind of, I want to say the artwork, but I guess the figure is what this is. But the artwork of the figure here is just screams 80s Marvel is what this thing. So, of course, being a kid in the late, 93 to, I don't know, 90s, let's call it. That was my prime comic book reading time. Definitely went back, got issues, old issues, read that. You find them cheap, things like that. It definitely does bring home the old Secret Wars feel on this one here. The big old afro going on is very cool. Looks like something Pam Grier would have back in the 70s or something. But very cool head sculpt on this one. Like the mask around it as well. It's one of those superhero masks, so it's like, oh, I know it's you. I know it's you, Monica, behind there. I know what's going on. But you got to just suspend your disbelief a little bit there. But definitely a good looking head on this one. Get all kinds of head movement all the way around if you want to. A lot of down. Not a ton of up, but boy, you can go all the way down with this one. Very, very cool. No paint issues or anything. You get the nice white mask over there. But a very cool head sculpt. A very nice figure looking there. And you do get down to the arms here. Of course, I guess we'll just walk through the articulation. Let's get that over with. The arms do go all the way around. Single jointed elbow right there, but you do get these little wings, flaps. I'm not sure exactly what you're going to call these. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, first time in the line here for those. You do get one out of the tricep there, one out of the forearm as well. So, you know, very cool little, not cape, I guess wings we'll call them. We'll call them wings. But nice that they are attached there. They're not removable. You know how it goes. When they're removable, sometimes they fall out on you. Gets annoying. These are attached there, looking really nice. Talked about the hands, but the hands go back and forth, side to side. Hands removable, of course. Hula hoop at the top, looking really good there. Big old splits if you need them. Sure, why not? Double jointed pinless knees. All for it. And then boot cut. No boot cut on this one, but you get ankles back and forth, side to side. But oh my gosh, I just noticed. No peg holes. What are we doing? How are we supposed to put it on a ringside collectible stand? Guess that's not going to be in the card for old Captain Marvel here. But she does look really good, feels a little bit different. I'm here for the pinless elbows, the pinless knees, the double there. Looking really nice. You got the little logo in the chest piece. I like that when you pull her up like this, it does continue on. It is hidden behind the articulation, so it gives you some movement if you need it there. She does got holes on the back from prior female bodies, I am guessing. But you do got that there. Put her on a flight stand. She's ready to go. Not a bad looking figure. Not an all-time favorite of mine. Not even in a probably top 50 favorite of mine. But still a cool figure. I'm always happy to get a newer figure on the shelf like this. So it definitely does look good here. I am here for this. I'm here for it. I'm here for Captain Marvel. She's here and she's looking good. So there's Captain Marvel. We had to do ladies first, of course. Now we're going to turn it over to the main event. It's the true main event. I built it up earlier. It is the good doctor. It is the old Dr. Doom. He's got splayed out hands as well, but he's also got two fists of Doom Fury. You never know when he might have to throw a haymaker at somebody. We got two big iron fists here like a young Motorhead, looking really, really good there. Then we do get a mask and a head, and we will compare this to another Dr. Doom. I would not be shocked to see this just straight up reuse. We've had two Dr. Dooms, really three Dr. Dooms fairly recently. We had the retro carded Fantastic Four one. We had a more traditional one, just paint difference in the regular Fantastic Four line as a Build-A-Figure wave. And then we had the one all in white about a year, 2 years ago. What is time, as we do say. Now we get the Secret Wars one, so I'm here for that all day long. Now let's look at these ones here. Looking really cool, of course, the regular masked one. I guess I always do prefer him in a mask. That's how you prefer Dr. Doom. That's what you think of with Dr. Doom. But very cool to get this human head here. Human head, I guess, unmasked head, whatever you want to call it. It does look really good. Nice chiseled jaw on him. Really good hair. And he looks like an actor that I just can't place. I'm not sure exactly who this is, but boy, he does look like somebody familiar, but definitely looks very, very cool. Man, I am here for this. But I think at the end of the day, I will display him with the old hood, the green hood, the traditional way. I just think I have to. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. We'll see what happens. But I do love this head sculpt. I hate to not use this head sculpt. I'm almost tempted to throw this on like a SHIELD member or something like that, or an army builder of some kind, just to make use out of this head sculpt. It is that good. We do get his hood here as kind of a collar piece there. Of course, it's put down there. And then you do get the mask right here. I love this. Does that fit on there? I guess it does not fit on there, so I guess this is just for holding, apparently. I don't know, but it is a nice iron mask here, like a young Destro, even though Dr. Doom predates Destro, as we do know. But it is kind of cool. He could hold this up to the sky, like my mask is off, here I am. But it is very cool to get an incarnation of Dr. Doom with a maskless version. I am here for that as well. But definitely looks like Dr. Doom, and like I said, maybe not to everybody. To me, of course it does. The Secret Wars costume is so iconic. I love the kind of shiny metallic green we got going on. It's got a little bit of a dark wash over the whole thing that makes it look really, really nice. Really am here for this. It looks really nice. We do get a little thigh bandolier there on the side. I guess you put that right over where that articulation cut is. It makes it look good. Of course, the iconic Secret Wars version from Kenner back in the day did have this, or was it Mattel? I guess Kenner was Superpowers. I think Mattel was the Secret Wars. The Secret Wars. Keep it secret. Keep it secret. But I do like that attention to detail there. Just very good. Of course, he does got that shiny kind of plastic mold. We usually see this with the Iron Man figures. So it's definitely something we've seen in the past, but definitely still does look good here. Articulation, of course, the arm's going to go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows, not so quick. We got pins in these bad boys, so we're getting use of some old molds here. We got pins. We got hands back, forth, side to side. You do get an ab crunch. The ab crunch is hidden very well on this figure. I will say that in the front. Just kind of blends in there. I always like that. Some big old Doom splits if you need them. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. Once again, pins in the knees, so it's not pinless on this one. Then you get the boot cut and the ankles back, forth, side to side. Very, very cool looking figure, though. I mean, this is a favorite figure of mine so far this year. I think a lot of it, and when I do rankings of favorite things here on the channel, a lot of times it comes down to nostalgia. It comes down to memories. Comes down to how the figure feels. Comes down to your like for the character. And I like Dr. Doom. I really loved my playing days in the 80s. This really does kind of bring me back to all that from back in the day. So very, very fun one to have right here on the channel. And very good posability. Even, you got pinless joints, or we don't have the pinless joints. Sometimes you don't need them to have a really cool figure. We had them for a long time with no pinless joints. And we had a lot of good figures there. Hopefully he fits on a ringside stand. We got holes in his feet, but will he fit? Oh, what do you know? He's making up for old Captain Marvel here. We got the actual square off of a lifetime right here. The feud nobody asked for, but we got in a 2-pack. Captain Marvel, Dr. Doom. Very cool. I like this pack. This is one of those sleeper packs. I can see people saying, I don't need the Dr. Doom. I don't really like this version of Captain Marvel. This isn't my Captain Marvel. I don't like the Secret Wars, whatever. But a very fun figure right here, and an even funner figure right here in Dr. Doom, if you ask me. So very, very fun, very cool figures. I am definitely here for it. Bring on more Secret Wars characters. Let's get a whole subline going. There you go, Hasbro. Let's get that done. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this 2-pack? Easy pickup, easy pass? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day, and then some. Yes, you guys know. And then some. And we got even more content, including early access to videos like this over on the Patreon channel. And Patreon, of course, the best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Pick up a t-shirt. And don't forget to follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Captain Marvel and Dr. Doom, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.